Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
I'm back and doing it. Joel Turcotte here.
Thanks, Joel.
Yeah,
What's
welcome
up,
back, Joel.
Dude.
You were on one of the first casts we ever did back in January, as we were just talking about.
That was a loaded cast, bro.
Dude, that was
a
stacked.
hot cast.
I am happy to have you back one-on-one so we can... or one-on-two.
Shout out to Mike Davila, too, who we are still trying to get through. And
Come on, Mike.
Was supposed to be here, but I think he's going to be here next week. We're planning for that. We're
trying to
hoping
make
for
it
that.
happen.
But yeah, man. No.
The homies.
Yeah, the homies, man. What you been up to, bro? Working?
Nothing.
I should mute my phone.
Same
Nothing.
shit, dude. It's the dry season.
You
so
did move. You said you moved.
I did. I'm off
You
East
were up
Riverside
in Flug,
now.
in the Flugs.
Fuck Pflugerville, dude. I fucking hate that place.
Bro.
Now you're out. You can say all the shit you want.
Fucking Flug.
so good.
Fucking Pflugerville.
Fuck Pflugerville.
Dude. Fucking
PF.
PF,
CK,
fuck
dude.
you, Pflugerville. And
Well, no, it's been an upgrade.
Yeah, bro.
Because now I'm like 10 minutes from downtown, so I don't have to hit I-35 ever.
Yeah, as a musician, there's not a whole lot to do up there.
No, there's literally nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah.
No, everything that happens like musically, like
There's a couple
like
bars.
anything. Well, I mean, like,
They
dude,
suck.
I'm thinking though, like, because I live right by the Domain. Hopefully not for much longer, but dude, there's nothing. Like, I don't think there's any live music at the Domain, right? I mean,
No,
are you aware?
no.
I don't think there's any.
Jack and Ginger's is the only place I know.
Okay, and you know what? They have like an outdoor stage that's by, what's it called? Oh, there's like a couple restaurants by North Italia right there. But it's like they'll have days where they'll set up like a outdoor band
Makes sense.
for a little bit, but it's
It
any
would
kind
be
of good
dope
music.
because that's where the money's at.
The Domain.
Yeah.
But it's just not the vibe.
Yeah.
No, bougie is not usually the vibe I go to for
No.
live music. That's not.
But Jack and
draws a
Ginger's, that's the
crowd.
only place I've played out there. But even then, the audience sucks. So fuck it. They don't give a shit, dude.
You know, I did see a Tool tribute band in Round Rock.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
that.
see a Tool band going up there.
Round Rock's chill.
Round Rock's.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's like, but it's just, dude, for
Better than
you, bro,
Pflugerville.
for everything you do, it just made no sense to be so far away, so far north, man.
Yeah.
Different sized ponds, really. Like
It worked though. It was a spot. It was fine.
Yeah.
Roommates are good. The house is good. It was just eventually I was like, I can't fucking deal with 35 anymore.
How long were you up there?
The whole time it was 3.5 years.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was thinking about it earlier. Like you and I I remember we met because we met, dude. So I don't know if I told you, but like the first ever night ever that I went into the spot, the spot we don't want to make more crowded, but Monday.
Was that the first
Michael
time
Hale.
you ever went there?
I had been to Continental and Sea Boys and stuff, but like I had never been upstairs at the gallery before. Yeah. No, and I heard the music and I was like, and it was like, because I was trying to go to Continental and it was late and it was like probably 1:15, maybe even later. And so they were done. And I'm like, fuck. And then all of a sudden I'm like, damn, I don't know what's going on upstairs, bro. And so I stroll up. I'm like, oh shit. And I go up, dude. And you were sitting in at that time. And I was like, fuck. So like you were like my initiation.
I didn't realize that was the first time.
Yeah, bro. That was the first time I've been up there, man. So, and then, yeah, and I was like, then I was thinking of it. I was like, that was 2020. I was like, we've known each other for 3.5 fucking dude. That's what I'm saying about time, bro. That's fucking wild.
That was the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
It must have been.
Yeah, dude, that's what's crazy. Because you had just moved here at that point. Like,
Yeah,
I
moved
think you got here in
October
October, and I met you in
2021.
like January. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Bro. CIA, dude, they're fast forwarding.
It's just post-COVID time. It's warped, dude.
Dude, it feels different. The people you meet post-pandemic, post-COVID, fuck, it's like... I bet
Yeah,
you're
like
at a
the
different
fact this
time.
was January when I was here, I literally thought that was like March, maybe
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, yeah, but also everything sucks after COVID, dude.
Oh, everything does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this too. You had a COVID drive-in graduation, you
Yeah.
said. Dude, this guy had a COVID graduation. Bro.
I got my diploma at a drive-through, which was very fun.
For college or high school?
No, for
High school.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were 24 now.
No,
Oh,
23.
wait, you're 23.
Yeah.
See,
Am
I'm
I?
getting ahead.
The fact, see, my times
Yeah,
work
see?
because I was like, oh, you're 21 then. And I was like, no, that was 5 fucking years ago.
Yeah. It feels weird. Yeah, since then I graduated high school and went to college, and I made the mistake of doing remote college.
Yeah.
Fucking sucked. I hated it.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's already hard enough when you're in person, dude.
Yeah.
Online.
You can't really participate. It's especially with the degree I went for was audio production, and like a lot of that's hands on. You need to really be in the room. I was like, I can do a lot of knock out a lot of the easy stuff online, but of course we thought we were going to be coming back into society a lot sooner than we actually did. So I was like, okay, they're saying we're going to be out in August. Now it's turned to January. I'm like, do I really want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't finish, right?
No, I did finish.
You did?
Yeah.
So you have a bachelor's?
I have a bachelor's, yeah. I was
In
audio production.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea, dude. I didn't realize you had a bachelor's in that shit.
Ask me more questions.
All right. Fucking, there we go. That's good. I like it. I
lore
like it. You
unravels,
fucking,
dude.
You
there
learn
you
more
go.
about me.
Bring the heat a little bit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Living in Austin now. It's good.
Dude,
I'm adjusting.
I think you've done well so far, I would say. I mean, you're like, but you're on the road too a bit. I mean,
This year's been dry. Because the band I tour with, they're all in other fucking bands.
Royal Coda.
Yeah. But they're all in Dance Gavin Dance, which is way bigger. So they've been on the road. Then Kurt's on the road. Like, they're all in 10 other fucking bands. So it just gets pushed to the back.
Yeah.
But hopefully next year. But I was just in Japan for like a month.
Yeah? Like,
That's cool.
like touring?
No.
Or just for... how was that?
Just booked a one way.
Is it like, I've heard it's like super clean, super,
It's
like the
sick.
country is like just... Tokyo?
Yeah, I was going to travel more, but I just stayed in Tokyo for 3.5 weeks. So basically just lived in Tokyo for a month. It was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I've had some friends travel to Japan. And do you see any live music there, or was it?
Yeah, I went to a bunch of jams.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
How was that?
Yeah. How's it
It was
different?
fun. It's funny because it's funny when you see them do the American shit. They'll do Stevie. They really fucking... There's this one place called Music Bar RPM. That's like a open jam every night in a place called Shimokitazawa. And like, they love doing a fucking Sunday Morning by Maroon 5, which is so random.
It's fucking random.
Like, they'll do the Michael Jackson Stevie shit, but I'm like, for some reason, they fucking love doing that song. And I'm like, why is this the... I mean, it's a good song.
It's like,
but,
it's not even the best one off that
but
album.
they'll do that shit every time you're there. You're like, what the fuck?
Like, this is our anthem, dude.
But it's sick. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a little cover fee, and then you get 2 drinks, and it's like a really small, intimate room. And I went there like 6 times. I built a little community out there, so if I go back, that's the goal. Then I could actually get real gigs.
Yeah.
I got to jam with what's his last name? This dude named Eddie, but he used to play with Stevie, and he lives out there. And he was just at a jam key player.
I think Stevie's drummer still lives in Austin. Or my buddy, his dad worked with him, I remember.
That's dope.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
his drummer. But I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. That is awesome, dude. And like, was the language barrier like a big issue for you? Did you have to use Google Translate a lot or whatever Translate?
I mean, the language barrier is really strong. They don't really speak English out there much. The younger generation is starting to. But also, why would they? Like, there's no need for it. They're an island.
So do you just show up and go to like whoever's running the jam? Like, hey, I'm an American and visiting.
It's weird because you
drummer.
can get by with no Japanese, but the language barrier is strong. You just kind of fucking force the interactions. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
I mean, eventually it like gets kind of, the first like week I was there, I didn't meet a lot of tourists. So eventually I was like, dude, I need a conversation. Because it is
Where
very
do the white
like,
people go?
Yeah.
Where do they?
or just any,
Where'd they
'cause
end up?
It is very like, obviously, it's not even surface conversations. It's like exchanging 5 words.
Yeah.
Which is cute and it's fun. I like it because you actually feel like a foreigner. Because I've been all over Europe and they're so good at English that you're like, all right, I'm in a different culture and I'm in a different country.
You would say most of Europe that you've visited, you've been able to find.
I never ran into a language barrier. But so you feel the like, okay, I'm in somewhere new, but there's still like familiarity. But over there, it's just like, this is just fucking different.
It's like a whole new world, a whole different world. Yeah.
The language barrier is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, the best person I met at speaking English was like a 16-year-old girl drummer. Her English was great. Other than that, it's very like nothing.
You're like, that's the only person I communicated all the time.
But it's
16-year-old
fun
girl.
because you go to a jam and they like you can't really talk, but you just figure it out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're
Well,
just
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
playing
It's
music.
like that, we've said this before too. Like the language of music and how that's the beauty of music. Like you can go to a foreign country where people don't speak a lick of the language you speak, and then sit down together, and it doesn't matter. They'll speak the same language.
It's fun as fuck.
That is a cool thing. Yeah.
Once you're actually in the jam, language doesn't matter. It's just listening, and if you're a good player.
Yeah. It was cool to integrate into the scene out there, and for how large Tokyo is, it seems pretty tight knit.
Dude.
Despite the language barrier, did you feel like welcomed or Yeah, that's
for
nice.
sure. I mean, there's that stereotype that they're like they don't fuck with foreigners, and I feel like to some degree it's contextually true if you're not assimilating to their culture, but that's kind of anywhere. It's like because they're very quiet and reserved and respectful, and it's like a lot of unspoken. Like if you're on the subway, you just shut the fuck up. And if you're loud and annoying, you just get the death glare. They're not going to say anything, but they hate you. You can feel it.
It's like
But that's also
Like the opposite of the New York subway.
No, literally, it's just dead silent.
Yeah, dude.
No one's talking. They're all on their phone.
Yeah.
But it's also the thing. It's like, if you're going to go to a country, you fucking assimilate. You
Right.
don't be one of those Americans. So if you respect it, and especially at the jams, because I feel like, they get foreigners, but they're not super accustomed to it. So if you just show up and you throw down.
Which I'm sure they were like,
you can throw
people
down.
were like, oh,
Yeah.
you get like some.
The drummers are not, I feel like the drumming scene's not crazy out there.
Really?
And someone made a good point. They were like, the drummers out there, a lot of them aren't able to flourish as much as we are because they don't have anywhere to fucking practice. Because there's not enough lockouts and all. I mean, Tokyo is just such a condensed city. It's not like anyone can set it up in their apartment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. But the keyboard players and shit, fuck, dude.
Dude, electronic
They were
drum
so
sets.
good.
Oh yeah.
Keyboards, dude.
So
I
many
mean, the
good players.
musicianship, I imagine there's probably some solid music schools in Japan, right?
And they're just disciplined. It's just the
Yeah,
culture,
the culture in general.
I know there's a good chunk of like metal guitarists that have made their way in Japan, especially because their appreciation for some of that started writing, like the Marty Friedmans, Paul Gilberts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Marty Free. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I was almost wearing my Megadeth shirt, so that's why.
I forgot about that motherfucker.
Oh, dude, he shreds. Yeah, I
know.
mean, after he left was fired from Megadeth, he pretty much spent all his time over there.
Wait, he got fired from Megadeth?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, him and Dave Mustaine, I think, had a little bit of a falling out because Dave wanted to go back and re-record a lot of his solos, like playing it himself. But I mean, if you know Marty, he has a very specific style and phrasing, which they appreciated over in Japan.
Yeah, they have a good music scene. And kind of like Europe, it's very diverse, and I think they're more open to shit,
Do they have stand-up over there that you're aware of? Or did you...
Japan?
Yeah. In like Tokyo
I don't know.
specifically? I'm like...
Yeah, they do.
I would assume they have their own.
Have you?
But like American style stand-up.
It's
yeah,
very
Jeremy
different.
went over there and did stand up.
Word.
Again, I would feel like it'd be pretty. You'd have to do in a hella touristy spot because the language barrier wouldn't work.
Right.
They have a roast battle Tokyo.
Dude.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Dude, and so roast battles, I mean, you're just writing for that specific thing. So it's like you could tailor your jokes. Like if you're trying to go do your regular act,
Yeah.
that's one thing. But it's like if you're like, oh, I'm going for this specific thing, I'm going to try to make maybe references within the jokes to the culture.
Yeah, I'd be curious what their comedy style is. Like, I wish I could understand it to know. Because obviously, it's, I mean, even like comparing British humor to us is like so different. So I can't imagine. I'd be curious to contrast.
Dude, I guess I was gonna say What We Do in the Shadows. I guess that's New Zealand, right? That's not British.
Have you seen the docuseries James May, Our Man in Japan? It's James May of Top Gear. He does a travel show, and he went to Japan. And for one episode, he was exploring the local comedy scene. And I'm not sure how true it is to like every style of comedy that's happening in Japan, but it was vastly different, like structure. Like it was almost like street joke structure, and it was like I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but they had him go up there and like try and do stand up, and it just bombed. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's going to reflect
yeah.
the cultural component. But I could see it, there being similarities, because I feel like both countries, I feel like in terms of cultural influence, Japan's pretty large, global. You know what I mean? Like American influence, entertainment culturally is obviously massive, but I feel like Japan is too. Like we consume a ton of shit. When I was over there, apparently,
unwittingly, like
Yeah.
probably don't even realize.
but apparently when I was over there, I met so many French people, and apparently like France is the number one, I think, like consumer of like their media and anime, and
Really?
there's so many French expats over there. I
Interesting.
met more French people than anyone in Tokyo.
Huh.
I would definitely assumed America consumed
Yeah.
a lot of anime.
I guess it's fucking France. I don't know. There were so many French expats over there. It was so random.
France is cucked, dude.
Dude, the French are weebs. That's crazy.
Yeah. Apparently.
Dude,
Well, it makes sense, dude. You spend like a week in Tokyo, and there's just something about it. You're like, I could fucking see myself.
Tokyo,
living there.
I could imagine. It's like
so
I've heard it's like a
special.
very clean, beautiful, like like low crime, like
It's the safest place I've ever been.
Yeah.
Probably.
Where did you stay in Tokyo?
I bounced from hostels, so some places like I don't even in the main area near Shibuya, which is kind of like the Times Square-y part, and then Shinjuku, which is another like
so fun to
major
say
area.
Japanese words.
I know, it's very fun.
Shinjuku.
But I was off like I had a one hostel that was directly in Shibuya, but all the other ones were like adjacent in some part that I don't know the name of. But you just hop on the subway and you just fucking figure it out. But it sucks you in, dude. It's so.
Did you go to the suicide forest?
No,
Logan Paul. Jesus.
looking rip.
Yeah.
Bro.
That shit was great. I forgot about that.
When the Pauls got big controversy
Yeah.
over that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah,
When,
he
that was years
filmed
ago.
it, dude.
Yeah.
And
Wait, which
posted
Paul
it.
was that?
It was
Logan.
Logan, yeah.
Is he?
Logan's the older one.
Logan's the one that
the wrestler.
Isn't the boxer?
No.
He's the older brother.
Not the one that fought Tyson.
Not the one that fought Tyson.
Yeah.
We'll call.
I
that
refuse to say-
fought.
Yeah,
I refuse to say beat Tyson.
yeah, because they're both.
That was the
boxers,
saddest
but-
fight. Did you see that fight?
No, but I heard it was whack.
Oh my god, dude! Did you
I
watch
mean-
it,
Yeah.
dude?
It's just for hype.
One
Yeah.
round. There was one round where you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then by round 2, Tyson was fading, bro. And then like what, third, fourth round, it was a dancing it was Dancing with the Stars, bro.
Yeah.
It was the and you're like, I didn't expect to feel so depressed after a boxing match, bro.
Yeah.
But you see like a guy who Iron fucking Mike, dude.
But he's like what, 60?
Yeah, he's old, bro.
Jake Paul's like in his fucking prime. He's like
It's
25.
just biology at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
if he fought
physically.
Mike Tyson at Jake's age, he would have got decimated.
Oh yeah, Prime Tyson would have destroyed Jake 100%.
And it was just for a money grab for them.
The best part of that fight was when Mike was talking to camera, turned around, and they just showed his bare ass. It was hilarious.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck the Paul brothers.
Oh man,
But no, I didn't hit the suicide forest.
No, dude.
That would have
tourist
spooked me
hotspot.
out.
Yeah,
I don't even know where that is.
no, I don't think you want to know. That's some haunted, crazy shit right there.
It would be cool,
I
though.
just sent you
Oh,
an Instagram thing that you should pull up of Mike Tyson. Dude,
would
Mike
be
Tyson's
dope.
got one of my favorite quotes of all time. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Bro, that's such a. I think he got that from what's his face, his trainer, D'Amato. Dude, yeah, this is fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, this one.
Hezbollah.
The short guy.
Is that a real video when you cradling him? Is it like
Yeah.
Yeah, because he thought he was like
he
a
was-
kid, right?
There was a baby.
It's fucking. Oh my god, bro.
Baby. And I didn't know. I'm hungry. Punching me. I don't know, man. That's how I am with children.
Yeah.
He's
He's like a grown ass man, dude.
Yeah, I
Isn't
didn't know
that
if you
dude like
actually
18?
knew it.
like 26 years old.
I didn't know if you was like playing it up
Bro,
for the camera.
how does that?
No.
I didn't even know that was
No,
possible,
I
dude.
know.
Hezbollah.
I didn't even know that was
Forgot-
possible to
I forgot
fucking
about that, dude.
look like that,
That's Bullah.
bro. Yeah.
Where's he from?
Legend.
Turkey? No, he's not Turkish.
It's in that realm.
Hezbollah.
Forgot about that, dude.
I didn't even.
Austrian? No. I don't know. Legend, dude. Hezbollah.
Shout out, dude.
Shout out
out.
Hezbollah.
Tiny
Have
boy.
him on the cast. Tiny boy.
That'd be sick. That's the thing out there, dude. Everything's so fucking small.
In
Japan.
in Japan.
Short motherfuckers over there.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that,
Very
dude.
tight knit.
Are they like so? They American music there though? Is it like Is it a big thing, or is it more they have their own music that's like
I think it's both.
yeah?
Because they have a ton of their own shit over there, but they still consume a lot of like you can hear our music if you go over there. Mm-hmm. But then they do have their like, especially their like 80s pop shit is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm eager to go back. Whatever
Dude.
that is, it's fun.
That's dope as fuck, man. When you fly there, do y'all fly like north,
You go
over the pole, kind of like, or do you? How do you?
You go from LA and then it's just LA straight over the ocean. Until
Really?
you're in Tokyo. I guess you could maybe stop in Hawaii, but I don't think that would be. It's usually just LA straight to Tokyo, and it's like 11 hours.
Yeah, because there's like that's dude flying over the ocean, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky.
It's
Because it's you leave LA and it's ocean for 11 hours until there's like 10 minutes.
and
of Japan.
it's the fucking Pacific Ocean of
Yeah,
all
you're
oceans. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
You
you're
go
fucked
down.
anywhere in any.
Yeah.
But it is spooky when you're like it's 8 hours in. You're like it's just been water.
Like there's no change. I would have no idea how to get home if I had to swim. I
Yeah,
would just
you
immediately
would just
drown. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If I was in a plane crash and stranded in the middle of the ocean, I'm drowning myself. I'm not
You're
not
gonna
equipped
live.
to deal with that. No.
Unless it was maybe in like
That's 'cause you didn't
Central
have Wilson.
America or some shit. But if you're like balls deep in that, yeah, you're dead.
Everywhere you look, it's just the same image of rippling water.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, feed me to the sharks, dude.
It's
I'm
kind of
going down
freeing
now.
though. Like I have this weird, because I feel like until I was 24 and I really started traveling, I like really didn't fly much. So I feel like, and I never had crazy plane anxiety, but I have a kind of morbid thought that helped it, where I would like be in the plane and I'd just look at everyone else and I'm like, well, they're all dying too. And I don't know what it is. It truly helped me. I was like, there's another family on here that's gonna die. Do you know what I mean? In a fucked up way, it just calmed me down. I was like,
Dude.
fuck it, we're all here.
bro, I feel like I have the same thing, but with New York weather when I lived there. Because it's so miserable there half the year,
Yeah.
but it's like it's not just me that's miserable.
Yeah.
we're
This
all
camaraderie
miserable.
of-
Which is weird because
Yeah.
it doesn't really, especially in the plane crash, it doesn't really make a difference. Who cares
Yeah.
if they die? I'm still dying, but it like eases. It's
Yeah.
just a freedom. It's like
Maybe
once
if you're-
you're off, it's out of my hands, dude. If I'm dying, I'm fucking dying.
Maybe if you're wearing your seatbelt though, you know,
Yeah.
you never know.
Fucking, that's the
Dude.
safety, dude.
That one guy, I bet he was wearing a seatbelt. Did they ask him? Was he wearing a seatbelt? The guy on the one guy that survived that fucking Air India crash.
Oh,
Dude, that shit
probably.
is fucking wild,
so-
dude.
surviving a plane crash.
Dude,
You're goaded for it. Like that's.
Yeah.
I mean, you have
But,
lifelong trauma,
bro,
but
you
you're
have
fucking-
survivor's guilt out the fucking ass.
But still,
Dude.
just to be able to say that, you could dominate any conversation.
Dude, you're like,
It's like, oh, you had a shitty drive-in.
he was,
I was
the
in
most
a plane
interesting
crash.
man in
Yeah.
the world.
Or you just never talk about it.
It's like, yeah,
One or the other. You're just an asshole about it, or you never speak.
Well,
about
dude, you know, like number one, he has to talk to investigators. I'm sure he's like it's been having to go through interviews and media and all
Yeah.
that shit. Dude, by the time like the storm dies down, it's like I don't ever want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Dude, it's like I've already talked about it. Yeah,
It's like they're
crazy.
looking for the black box. I'm the black box, dude.
Well,
I
yeah,
remember
but
when I
like,
flew there though, I got the poor man's first class where nobody was in my row, and I could literally like lay down and sleep.
that's-
and I
dude,
was
that's
like,
dope. That's such a rarity too.
I know.
Yeah.
The full row, I was like
Yeah.
sprawled sleeping because
Yeah.
I like sleeping on planes, which I don't fucking get because everyone apparently can do it. I feel like I'm the minority in not being able to sleep on a fucking plane.
yeah.
No. Even with those shitty little neck pillows
But
they give you.
most people can. They just fucking zonk, and I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this? It's like
Xanax.
it's like Joe List joke on it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Fuck Joe List. We don't like Joe List. We don't like Joe List on this
Well,
podcast.
his joke on that shit was hilarious. But it is
Joe
true.
List said I did the worst stand-up set he's ever seen. Fuck you, Joe List.
Yeah. He who shall not be named.
Louis
Did have a good
opener. That's
joke
your
on
biggest credit. Your Louis opener. Go fuck yourself. All right.
We did have a good
JL.
I'm just kidding. It's all jokes.
Damn, you brought up some demons.
No,
Don't
I'm kidding.
say that
no,
name.
That's the plane crash.
bro.
Well, I feel like I just get on a plane and then people are already fucking passed out in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just erect. Just fucking.
Well, dude, when I
what the
flew to
fuck?
I flew to Hawaii last year, and that's like my mom literally gave me like Xanax. Like she gave me like 4.
Yeah.
She's like, take one before your flight, like, and then
I
you're
forget
connecting.
you can just get drunk. I've never been
See, and
drunk
I
on a
don't,
plane.
I don't drink, so like,
True.
like for me, it's like, yeah. But
Where'd you go?
it conked me out. Hawaii,
What island?
Oahu.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cousin was stationed at the well, not at the base. He worked downtown actually randomly in a building, but the
That
Coast
place
Guard
is so
has a building there.
beautiful, dude.
Bro,
Unreal.
it is unreal, bro. I'm like,
And it's not America. You know what I mean?
it really is Polynesia.
It's
really-
like you go
it's
there
like-
and you're like, it's like Puerto Rico. You're like, oh,
It's technically yes.
no, yeah. Have
but
you-
culturally, it's
yeah.
it's your
Well, and it's cool because it's like, it's such a relaxed environment, dude. It's like there's really nothing to be in a rush over.
Yeah.
You know, you're just.
Well, the only industry there is tourism, really.
I mean,
It's a
Yeah.
huge drive on
for
the market.
good reason.
Yeah, it's tourism and meth.
It used to be pineapples, bro.
yeah.
The Dole Plantation,
I like places like that where you get here and the energy is just like, I'm just chilling, dude.
Bro.
Life is fine.
It's like everyone here is just hanging out. I want to
Yeah.
join that party.
dude. It's truly hard to be mad at or whatever anything when you wake up and you're like, my cousin had like on a hill. And then like his spread, dude. I mean, on like this side was mountains, and on this side was just the bluest blue
Yeah.
water, and just that
That
contrast.
combo, the mountain beach combo is divine.
It's amazing, bro.
It's the
yeah,
best.
it's amazing, dude. And it's like you. There's so much good hiking there too, bro. Like tons of good fucking hike. Because
I
there's
know.
all these post like World War II leftovers like all over the island, dude. I didn't. That was one thing I didn't realize. I didn't realize how militarized fucking Hawaii is, dude. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like fuck. It's like super. There's a major base for every single branch. I think of the dude. It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
wanna go
Big
back.
Island, yeah, it is. It was ridiculous.
It's breathtaking, dude. It's just like you're just. I felt like I was in a dream half the time, just because it's like, this is like how could something so beautiful exist? And the weather every day, 70s to 80s, like
yeah,
it's,
and that 1 20-minute rain that just hits and it's perfect.
exactly.
I wonder
dude.
what their music scene's like. That would be
Lame as
interesting.
fuck.
I
bet. Dude, I mean, I like trust. When I was there, I was looking. I was like, dude, is there any places for good live music? And he's like, no.
I bet you that like Waikiki probably has like
They do.
dope street performers.
They're,
Oh, I would bet. Yeah.
there's definitely I mean, there's stuff for sure, but it's like it's you know, it's like he said, it's a touristy place, so it's like it's a lot of touristy type stuff. I feel like, you know, especially for Oahu's like the most. I didn't go to like Maui or
Yeah.
you know the other islands are. I want to see fucking lava, dude.
Oh yeah.
Lava's dope as fuck.
Shout out
Dude,
lava.
Like fucking lava.
Seeing where it's like just path through and sort of carve the nature.
Yeah, it's fucking-
that's beautiful.
You're literally like witnessing the Earth's core just
Yeah.
spewing out.
Yeah, just leaking.
Just yeah.
It's just like tropical Iceland, basically.
Tropical, dude. I've never seen. I dated a girl like my very like college sweetheart. Her mom was from Iceland, and like she
That's my
talked
favorite
about-
country of
Is
all
it
time.
really?
Fucking unreal.
It's not very populated, right? It's like a pretty small country in terms of.
There's like 330,000 people in the whole country.
It's like New Zealand or something. They're not even New Zealand's smaller or bigger than that.
yeah, it's like a third of Austin
dude.
lives in the whole country.
A large chunk of it is unpopulated, though, right?
Yeah, the whole middle is.
Yeah. Because there's just nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it that's so like just the
Just
landscapes?
the nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
The nature is just unreal.
They have like ridiculous cliff sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the whole ring road. Every second of it was just ridiculous. And they're all friendly, and it's just something about it. I don't know, special.
Except their hockey team.
Yeah. I would assume they'd be good. at
Yeah.
I hope so.
I was like, Amelia! No, dude. You saw D2, right? Mighty Ducks. They play Iceland.
hockey. No.
No?
No.
Before your time?
Not hockey.
D2, Mighty Ducks. You never seen it?
Uh-uh.
That dude, it was like the mid-90s.
And that Keenan, young Keenan, he's still on Saturday Night Live. That fuck.
Oh, maybe I.
It was,
Yeah. As a kid.
I like watch that movie. Like we used to play fucking, because we in the South, like we would play roller hockey, like rollerblades
Yeah.
hockey. Yeah,
I used to do that for fun.
dude.
But yeah, surprisingly, being from the Northeast, I never played. Oh, I'm not sports, dude. I fucking hated sports.
Yeah, dude. You're too busy to just like playing. I'm sure
Well,
constantly.
then
or
it
being-
was skateboarding.
That's
yeah.
right, dude. You know what I just watched the other day? What is it? Lords of Dogtown. Mm-hmm. Do you like that movie?
I actually haven't. I know.
I was like,
I don't think I've seen it.
That's it's exactly in your alley. It's like basically
From
the
San Francisco,
invention
right?
of
Yeah.
like competitive skateboarding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Started, I guess, in Venice Beach. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Venice, Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Like, very much like heart of skate culture. I was a similar way growing up. Like my dad was very sports and tried me to get into football, But I feel like every path I took was just like a way to distance myself. I was like, hey, you want me to get into sports? I'm going to try skating. Okay, I'm going to just go full into music and just say, fuck that.
Wait, have you skated a half pipe though before?
Like a real one?
Like a real one?
No.
Dude.
I was never good at transition.
Have you I mean, I'm assuming you've seen a half pipe.
I skated like mini ramps.
Like a real half pipe. Those things are fucking scary.
huge.
As fuck,
Yeah, I would not
dude.
drop in on that. Fuck that.
No. I was a total skate poser. I never dropped in. Yeah.
But you can
I
do
just
like some
cruised
tricks and
around.
stuff.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, in the realm of how good pros are, obviously I'm not even remotely, but I feel like I was good for like a little local dude. Wasn't crazy, but you know, some people are like, I skated and they could ollie. And I was like, I have tricks.
Yeah.
I just don't do it much these days because I can't afford to get hurt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks about skating is there's just no, you will eat shit. There's no way around it.
Yeah, you're gonna
It doesn't
fall.
matter how good you are. That's part of the game,
Yeah.
which sucks because, especially now, it's like a fall I would have taken at 17 that would have literally been whatever. Now I'm like, fuck, dude, this shit hurts. Like
Yeah.
your wrists fucking slamming and shit. I'm like, damn.
Bro. Yeah. There was a video online I saw. There was a girl posted that she skating and a bunch of fails, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I commented, you should wear a helmet.
Yeah, that's.
She's like, I don't think it would have helped in this situation. I'm like, it probably would though.
There's
I
something
mean,
though. I
dude,
feel
you
like-
don't have to. Dude, guys fall from getting a punch in a street fight and hit the ground wrong and die from a brain.
It is
brain injury.
shocking
You
how
can
few
so
skaters
easily
die, though.
die from head injury. Yeah,
I know.
It's like it's very.
And it blows my mind more skaters don't. Like, it never happens. And I don't know how.
That's you're right, and that's probably why the culture doesn't like. It's wearing a helmet's not a big. I mean, they do it at like the X Games and shit, but it's like.
But there's a
when
weird
you-
thing with the street skaters and helmets, and they're like, "Ooh, it's gay," and you're like,
Yeah. There's
head
there's a
injuries are
negative
fucking-
connotation
Yeah.
to it.
But
Yeah.
it is
Protecting your
shocking.
brain is gay as fuck.
It's weird, but it is shocking how little they die. Because I've seen some brutal falls, and you're like, how?
Yeah,
Because people will pass out in a street fight and hit their head, and then dudes are falling from fucking a handrail and just slam it,
well,
and
and
then
just
they
like
get up
the
and they're fine.
uneven surfaces,
Yeah.
that
Hard
you're
corners.
like some fucking what is it, $1 Million Baby or whatever shit. What is the one where she like? I mean, it seems like it could be pretty easy to like.
Yeah.
To really
seriously hurt
wreck your
yourself.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
there are
doesn't-
cases where it has ended up badly, but
Yeah. I
think-
mean, definitely with bone breaks and shit. I've seen,
Yeah.
I've somehow never, I don't know how.
Do you
never
still have your
broken a
board?
bone. Yeah.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's like skate parks around Austin too.
Yeah, there's one in House Park.
Do you ever
on
still
12th.
go take your board to a park and like fool around?
Sometimes. I hurt my foot skating in September, and that freaked me out, and I've only skated a few times since then. But kind of like, I was like, And luckily it's my left foot, so it was the hi-hat foot,
Yeah.
not the kick.
Yeah,
But it was weird. I literally didn't even fall. I have it on video. I don't know what I did.
just rolled it in a weird way.
it's
Didn't even
called,
roll it.
It's
I-
called you got older.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, like seriously,
But
know,
it's
like
weird. So there's a thing called the hot, like if you hot pocket. So like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you land where your foot's flat footed on the board and it just like hurts really bad for like a moment. It's almost like a Charlie horse in your foot.
Like it doesn't really absorb any of the impact, it's just the shock.
Yeah, it's just right at the right angle. And I don't know why, but it's called hot pocket. And usually it'll hurt really bad. It's like think of like your funny bone where it's like fuck for
Yeah.
1 minute and then
Yeah.
it's fine. So I was trying a trick and landed weird and I hot pocketed, I think, or it felt like it.
like tweaked.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. And then it usually fades like a funny bone, and then it just didn't go away. And I was like, oh, I fucked my foot up. But I didn't even fall. I don't even know. And I watched the video back, and like nothing happened. I just,
Hyperextension,
I don't know.
probably, maybe.
But for like 3 to 4 days, I was like limping. Like I couldn't put pressure on it. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then it went away, and then it came back 2 weeks later, and I was like, I got x-rays because I was like, something must be fractured, and it was fine. And then for like a month, it would like my foot would hurt and I'd have to stand at an angle and it'd go and then my foot pain would go away. And that happened like 6 times throughout the day.
dude, well,
And I have no
also
clue what I
like
did.
you got to think too. I mean, you're working your ankles with
Yeah.
playing because I mean,
But
maybe
thank God
you're
it was my
right,
left
You're
foot.
right more than your left. But
If
for
it was
sure.
my kick foot, I couldn't have played for at least a week, I don't think.
Damn.
And even a hi-hat, it was just awkward. It was bad.
yeah, you're a single pedal player.
Yeah. I
Dude,
used to
okay,
be double.
so El Estefario follows you, right? I think he follows you.
Oh yeah, that dude's crazy.
I just saw him the other day post. He was like going. He's like, I'm quitting double pedal. I'm going back to single pedal. I was like,
Yeah, his feet are nuts.
bro, he's fucking dude.
He's got rudiments.
He was
for
trying
days.
to audition for Foo Fighters, I think, because
Yeah.
they, I guess, fired whoever they had.
He'd be a great fit for that.
Bro, that's what I was saying, dude.
Hard hitter for sure. Definitely be able
Yeah.
to play those growl drum parts.
Dude,
But yeah, single.
you should pull up one of his videos, Ellis the Barrio.
I used to be double pedal. I used to be way better. I'm fucking horrible at it now.
So you're a single pedal guy. When did you really start as a drummer? Because first off, you said something like on the last time you were here that's blew my mind, and I still think about it when you talked about not being able to remember learning how to play drums, right? Which is crazy because it's like a language to you essentially. Because I don't remember learning how to speak English, right? But when did you start like your bass, like your pedal work? When did that start developing for you as a player? Because I feel like that's like that's an advanced course of drumming where you don't necessarily have that younger. But I'm curious when you really started to develop that.
I feel like my foot now sucks because I feel like I just have this weird leg thing that everyone that knows me knows about because I just can't figure it out. It's a weird tension thing. But I feel like I got
you
into
mentioned
double
that too.
pedal at 5th grade.
You started playing double pedal.
Yeah, I feel like in 6th grade I was better at double bass than I am now. Because that's a big metalhead, so I was just shedding like Lamb of God.
Playing it
and
all the time.
Nevermore. And
As a single pedal guy now, are you doing like heel toe?
no.
You usually do.
It's just heel up and then the like slide for the doubles. I could never figure out heel toe. I can never figure it out.
That rebound, it makes sense on like a sticking hand because I feel like you get more control. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's heel down generally is a rule until you need to do something. I mean, right? I mean, do you?
No, I think heel up's more.
You like
but then
heel up
you'll
more?
watch cats like Charles will do heel down sometimes. I don't know how people play like that.
well, it depends if you're burying the beater into the the kick. I feel like with that you're doing heel up because you're burying it. Which
But heel up you get more power because you can lift from the hip. Where heel
Yeah.
down is all shin. I don't know how fucking people
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you get a little more control with heel down, where when you're going heel up, it's like it takes more touch. It takes a little more, like it's not as easy to just get because you're kind of like you're tapping it more than you are, you know. But getting a solid double, that's like essential for like as you're playing bass, like for a bass drum. Like if you're only doing single, it's like you're not.
Yeah.
You've got to get that double game down, which just like diddles on your hand, you know. But
You gotta learn to diddle, man.
bro,
Yeah, gotta be a
But I
diddle
feel like my
master.
foot's not good. That's why I just do more hand shit to make up for it.
Yeah, you're crazy on the snare and the hi hat.
your left hand is fucking where you're most impressive to me, because you're righty, right? Yeah. Dude, the left hand, it's always your non-dominant hand as a drummer. Like it's like in basketball, I know you're not a fan of sports, but like basketball players, like if you can't drive to the hoop with your left hand, like your game is considered underdeveloped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same with
sense.
drummers. Like if you can't play like everything as functionally left-handed, like lead as right-handed, like you're not, you've got work to do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I worked my left hand a lot because I feel like ghost notes are essential for a fuller sound and more groove freedom.
Yeah.
Adds a little more dynamics to it.
Yeah, and it just it opens the doors a lot for what you can say in the groove context. And now I can't fucking not. Like if I just have to hit a backbeat and that's it, it's so hard for me to not constantly do left hand
When you're
ghost
doing-
note shit.
You're just
Yeah.
doing quarter or eighth notes or 16ths on
Yeah.
the hi hat. It's like boring as hell.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is okay. I'm
No,
a
they-
metronome today.
They really add like a whole different dimension to
For sure.
from what, because I remember my favorite song by my favorite band is 311 Silver, and it's like that was the first song I feel like I ever heard where I didn't even, because I was like 7th grade or 8th grade, but it was like the ghost notes because it opens up with like a ding 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 ding, and it's just got this very sudden, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Because it adds that texture and just right under the surface.
It has like motion almost.
Yeah.
You know. Which sometimes, I mean, I overplay all the time. Whatever. Sometimes you just need a backbeat.
Yeah.
But I also don't care. I've accepted it. I'm just fuck it.
See,
whatever.
you're not built for cover gigs. That's your thing.
I'm only
you'll
built
do
for
them.
cover gigs for other people that are trying to be assholes on cover gigs. That's it, dude.
You're
But
like,
I will
let's
make
go
the case.
fucking wild on this fucking
I will
Hotel
argue.
California.
I'll argue for that for days. I don't care. Like I've learned being out here,
just having fun on your.
No one fucking cares.
No.
This is my
They
thing.
really don't. As long as you keep it, like
Yes.
you can't lose the backbone ever.
No.
which you don't. But yeah, that's it.
But you
really.
can get away with so much.
Yeah.
So much, and the audience doesn't fucking care. They don't care.
Yeah.
And a
If
lot of
anything, they'll be
time,
like,
yeah.
"What the?" Oh, that's-
A lot of times it's like welcome because it's like new and fresh. It's like, okay, this isn't the exact same way
Yeah.
I've heard this song before.
Well,
Or-
even bands do that with like songs they
Yeah.
play over time. They'll start playing them differently
course.
live because
Yeah.
they're just like, we're tired of the same shit. We don't.
But my thing is like, the only people that care. Like I get the pocket shit if you're playing real shows for real artists, 100%, or like a wedding. But like if I'm at the Blind Pig on 6th Street, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah.
And the only people that care are the mid musicians if you're playing with them on stage and some old head in the audience. That's it.
I think you probably inspire people to that are like, again, I hate, I'm not trying to toot your horn, but dude, your natural skill sets, I feel like they exceed most players. So I think when people see you do that, it's like, oh, like he can't do it like the traditional way. And it's like, well, of course not, because you're far from traditional in terms of like your style. But like I feel like there's I'm not gonna say jealousy, but it is kind of feels like a
I
jealousy.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and I because to me I'm just in awe when I watch you play because I'm like the gap is and I'm a functional drummer but I'm like I look at you and I'm like there's even if because you're still evolving and you will be as a player through your whole life, you'll never stop evolving, so it's
Hopefully,
like
yeah,
well
that's the goal.
Ideally,
Yeah.
you don't want to be that comic that gets like their act and then they just do that same
Yeah.
act for
Yeah,
like 20
no.
years.
known for that one joke.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't. And I would care if other people cared in the sense of like, okay, this is fucking the gigs up, but it's not.
Right.
And it brings more energy, and then it makes the other players have fun, and then it makes the audience have fun. And I like I said, it's like, okay, if I'm playing with a good singer and he's getting the song down, you can reharm it, you can add sync it, you can fuck the whole song up with your band. Nobody even fucking notices or cares. The drunk bachelorette party's still going to sing along. That's
Yeah.
all they care about. They can dance, they can sing. And then if there's other musicians in the audience that aren't old heads, they're like, this is cool because these dudes are stretching. Everyone is happy. And so it's like, I don't know, I'll watch bands where sure the drummer's in the pocket and the whole band is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the energy is low. I mean, and it's not the shit, like if you're a good pocket player, that's sick, but like you can still have energy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think it is a lot of cope from old heads.
Cope.
I really think so.
Yeah, a lot of this isn't the way it was before, and you're not respecting the legacy.
And just like, hey, this new generation is outplaying me and everyone I know. And this is my like twist of like, yeah, but you'll shit on Chops because it's like to make yourself feel better. It's like an insecurity thing.
shitting
Yeah.
on that because I can't play it, sort of thing.
Yeah, and the irony to me that I always find so funny is when, like, old heads, and you know, there's some younger people like this, but barely. But I love when old heads talk about pocket and how they stay in it and they don't chop. But it's also like, yeah, dog, you can't chop if you try. So it's not like you're staying in the pocket because you have restraint. It's
Yeah.
like that's all you can fucking do.
That's the only lane you know how to drive in.
Exactly.
That's
So
your limit. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, okay, you can speak one language. Of course, you're going to speak that language. It's
Yeah.
not because you can't even speak any others.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can at least respect it. Like if like James or Charles or Mike or someone or any of my homies that are killing had that old head mentality, I still wouldn't agree, but I could at least respect it more because I would know like y'all can chop the fuck out and you are using restraint. But if you can't even chop and you can only play pocket, I'm not going to respect your opinion that I should only play pocket because it's like, well, duh, you can't not.
Yeah.
Well, it
They
depends
can
on
walk
it depends on the
walk.
gig, man.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the gig because like switching it up for me from like but from the comedy perspective, it's like going into a gig. It's like okay, if this is a paid gig that's like a club thing or whatever, okay, I need to go in and do these jokes this way. Whereas if this is like a bar gig and it's low stakes and whatever, it's like yeah I'm gonna work maybe trying some new shit out. I'm gonna riff a little bit. I'm gonna play with the space a little more. I'm not gonna be as concerned
Yeah.
about being as jokey. So yeah,
That's what I was
I
saying.
think
Like
the
if
same
you're on
thing
like
applies.
a real show with a real
Yeah.
artist that hired you for a tour, sure.
Yeah.
And even then, you can make the case that like a lot of these dudes playing with these massive artists, like they're fucking chopping on those gigs, dude. Like crazy. Like Justin Bieber's drummer's fucking out of his mind.
Who was his name?
Styx Taylor.
Styx Taylor. Pull up Styx Taylor,
Bro, the dude's fucking insane.
bro.
Or like Aaron Spears, rest in peace, and he's playing with Ariana Grande. Like all these
I
dudes.
saw one dude the other day. He was a big black dude, and it was like I forget his name, but he
Yeah.
was fucking goddamn.
But
Just so much power.
This motherfucker can overplays anything, dude. I think he's on the left.
Dude, the dual drummers. Dang. Dude.
Like he'll go off on fucking Justin Bieber shit.
Yeah. You know what we were talking about recently? I'm sure you, Peyton. Have you seen that girl, Peyton?
Peyton Taylor?
Peyton Taylor?
Yeah, she's dope.
Bro, she's fucking
She's
good.
a Dallas chick.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Dude.
She lives in LA now.
She went to Berkeley, though, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
She plays with, like, JoJo or something. I'm like, dude.
I called that.
Yeah?
When I saw she went to LA, I'm like, I give it not even a year until she's with some big artist.
Yeah.
She's one of those players that's super locked.
Sometimes you can just spot that, and you're like, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you're
and
gonna
two,
someone's gonna find you.
in prefacing it with not just to make sure it doesn't come off this way of like an advantage of being a woman, but there are a lot of female artists now that are getting all female bands, which I think is sick.
No, no.
And there's some killing players, which is dope because obviously it's such a male dominated thing. So also if you are a woman player and you're killing, like artists like that are going to be searching for you even more.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these bands now are backed by all female bands, and it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like too. Whenever you have the guy bands, and if there is a woman, I feel like is it just me? It's always the bassist, right? I feel
There's
like it's
a lot of killing
A lot of
like
the
it's always
time,
the
a lot of
bass
players.
A lot of
Yeah,
guitar
but
players
when it's
too.
really,
Oh yeah, Lizzie Hale. Do you guys see Back to the Beginning at all? As the
sounds
Sabbath.
familiar.
Uh,
There are a lot of bass players.
no, like
Yeah.
Karangbin,
Or like Mohini. Well, Mohini Days.
Smashing Pumpkins, fucking Perfect Circle. Dude, yeah, I mean, I just like, interestingly, when there is a chick in a mostly guy band, I feel like it's like almost always usually the bass player.
Yeah.
They're usually the bass player.
huge.
But
Yeah.
with her, I called that shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw that she was playing. And I was like,
And
that's
she's
fucking
young
dope.
too, right? Isn't she like probably mid-20s or?
23.
Dude.
Yeah,
And
she's killing. She's got great chops, good phrasing. But like, I know she was in that Dallas scene with like Sput and all that shit.
See, we were talking about that. There's a lot of solid players that come out of Dallas, dude.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, JD Beck came out of there. Mike Mitchell's from there.
Dude.
Sput.
We've talked about Polyphia.
Polyphia, bro. Polyphia's fucking
Yeah.
great. Dude, those guys are.
Gaggle of great musicians right
Clay.
there.
Clay from I'm friends with him. He lives out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a big city, so
It
it's
is.
bound to be good players.
Yeah, exactly. It's Austin's like become though just a hotbed, bro. It's just there's so many fucking. It's like
Well, here's where this is where the shows are happening a lot of the times. I mean, like
Yeah.
Dallas is a big city. Like they're gonna have those arena acts, but
yeah.
for just jams happening, just spur of the moment. Like Austin's definitely the hot spot.
Well, and I think the jams, it's like also like the levels of experimentation happening in Austin, I would say are higher than probably most other scenes. You know, like you go to a Dallas, there's probably more structure for what where live music does exist. I would say it's probably more structured. Whereas is like there's less of this. Like Austin is so improvisational, bro. This whole city, bro.
Well, it
it's
makes
just-
sense too because it's so saturated that I feel like it allows for more experimentation. Because it's like, fuck it, if this doesn't work, who cares? There's a million other fucking places that are playing music.
Plus,
I mean, there's just so many good players now. It's ridiculous.
with that oversaturation, also I'd imagine people get bored of the same old shit after a while. So that sort of breeds that experimentation.
You have to, man. Like, and everything, because like you're talking about the old heads. It's like, well, that's what happens, right? And again, I'll bring another sports analogy, but back to like looking at like basketball or football from like the 60s, right? The way the game was played versus now. It's like the levels of athleticism now are just, in Olympics too. Like our Olympians, like the best athletes in the world in the early 1900s are like high schoolers now.
Yeah.
So that it's just, we're always evolving as a species, and like as music, like there's going to be kids coming along one day under you, and they're going to be doing some weird ass time shit that's going to be really
I already
fucking
feel
with
like that,
brains.
dude. At 31, I'm already like, I gotta start shedding again because I feel like the like young 20s motherfuckers. I'm like, you're already fucking. I feel like I'm gonna be obsolete in 3 years. Like, fuck, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's like also I think because it certainly exists this way in comedy, but I think as a drummer too, man, because you can look at certain drummers, like I'll bring Danny Carey as an example, who have like a very like distinct drumming voice.
Yeah.
Right, in style with what they do, and I think you do, and I think I think your journey is honing that to that degree where people go, oh, that's like another Joel Turcotte. Like they look at you.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wanting producers to think of you and be like, hey, drummer,
We're
can you give
looking
me
for a Joel Turcotte type of guy, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
or like
Yeah,
a Grohl or like a Bonham, like
Because that can exist outside of technical skill too. I mean, that's why you bring it to skating, and it's just like there's certain skaters that's like,
it's more the emotion that
and just how they do it. Where there's like, okay, you know, if you're a skater and you're like, who has the best hard flip? There's gonna be like 5 dudes that pop up where you're like, nobody does it like them. Even though a million people can do the same trick, no one does it like them, you know? Or and there's certain like Nate Smith just has, or you know, certain groove that you're just like, or
Fearless
Benny
Flyers.
Greb.
Nate Smith. Is he a drummer?
Yeah.
Who does he play?
He has a band, his own band called Kinfolk. Or
Is he
like
is black
Yusuf.
dude?
Yeah. Yusuf Days too.
Does he play with the Wolfpack guys though? Some stuff has he? I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if he's played with Wolfpack. It wouldn't surprise me if he has. But like his pocket's just insane. You're like,
Yeah.
nobody fucking. It's not like what he's playing is crazy, but how he's doing it is better than everyone. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Where you can have your voice and not even necessarily be. I guess I'd rather have. I want both, but I'd rather, if I had to choose, be a little less technical but have a distinct statement than be like amazingly technical and.
But
no-
not. But yeah.
that's what makes Ringo such a great drummer. Like he's not technically proficient, but he has that.
Well, he is technically proficient,
Yeah.
but it's just like technically what he's doing.
Yeah.
But honestly, bro, I think I've told you this before. As I've gotten older, like I've come to really appreciate him even more now. Because I used to really shit on Ringo like hard, and I still do.
That's fun.
I feel like every musician goes through that phase.
Yeah.
Of like, man,
I shit
Ringo
on John
really-
Lennon for no reason. I just love hating that dude.
Bro. No, but then you listen to some of the nuance in what he does, and you're like, okay, dude, like it's got just like, and he knew. We talk about like drummers that know their lane. Like he stayed in his lane. Like
Yeah.
he never tried to stray outside of his lane because you know
I didn't need it.
he knew who was buttering his bread, and he's like, all right. And then he
also-
wrote one song, and then Joe Cocker did a better job covering it.
Yeah.
So
He definitely knew also the company he was with. He was like, there are some really great musicians in the room right now. I got to give them room to
Dude,
do what they want to do.
it's crazy though. I was just like we were talking about them, and they're like when they're putting out like Revolt, they put out like 3 killer albums in a 365-day period of time, like Rubber Soul, Revolver, and one other one, and they put out all this output before they're 30. Like John Lennon had like just turned 30 when the Beatles broke up. That's fucking crazy, dude. It's like to think about how much they did, and you're just talking about like you're 31. I'm about to be fucking 40, bro. I'm like
Yeah.
shit.
But still.
But also, I mean, that's an interesting thing. You're a younger generation. You're kind of in the middle. That creativity thing, right? Like the older you get, like musically, does that like do? But I feel like stylistically it just depends, right? Because it's like certain genres don't age as well as others, I guess is what I'd say.
yeah, disco. Yeah, for sure.
I just feel like there's more to draw from now though, because we have the most.
Yeah.
It also seems like things, sort of make their way out there a whole lot faster, which also definitely plays into like the passage of time being a lot faster. Because once something cool happens, it's everywhere. Everyone sees it.
Well, that's when like cool things get always ruined.
Yeah, it evolves super quick. But I'm a very modern like taste guy. Like I only listen to modern music basically.
Well, but here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Even modern music, dude, it's all built on there's principles, So it's like there's just certain frameworks that exist that have always existed musically that, and it's like what do you do with those frameworks to make them your own, and that's what But it's but definitely.
I just feel like that's the weird thing too, where when it maybe it's another old head thing. I don't know. But like, when you talk about like the best drummers ever, I'm like, I don't think anyone that isn't current should even be in that conversation, personally.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference where it's like, I don't know, even take Buddy Rich, where it's like legend, GOAT at the time. If you compare him to the best, he's not comparable.
No, yeah.
The best drummers are right now.
Oh, yeah.
And the best drummers of 2050 will be then.
Well,
and
like-
it's only ever going to be that. It's like the football thing. Or you talk about skating. It's like
that's
the best skateboarders right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have to pay your respects to like the GOATs that paved the way.
Yeah.
And you could maybe make the case that because they were newer at it and it was evolving, they were better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
Comedically, Lenny Bruce. I'm like, I get that he was necessary, but I don't personally. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's paving the way and causing that innovation to happen, to do it, being the first one to
Yeah.
do it. Like Sabbath is a great example
Yeah.
of like a metal band. It's like they started metal, but I don't think I would put them as the best metal band to ever
Yeah.
exist.
It's like, I don't know how it could. That's not how evolution. That's like just not how art or skill works. It's
It would,
like,
it would kind of be disappointing, right? If like today, 2025, or like,
yeah, that would suck.
yeah, it's like, yeah, the best one to ever have done it. It's like, it was back then.
Yeah.
We're not even close now.
And I just feel like a lot of people that say stuff like that too are genuinely, and I don't mean this ignorant in a negative way. I just mean ignorant as in like definitionally ignorant of the talent currently.
They just don't know what's out there.
Yeah, I truly think that, because it's like there's no fucking way you could think John Bonham's one of the best drummers to ever live if you're aware of who's truly killing it right now. There's just, or you have no idea what you're talking about.
in his time period, he was, you know,
Yeah.
very net. Like he like you can't diminish what he did as far as like in the drumming world at the time.
Of course.
But then you look at it in context, it's the same thing. Exactly. And I think sports, I always think sports are a good analogy, because it's like players from certain eras, you know, you put them now, it's like,
Yeah.
but then also,
But people get a weird defensiveness as if you say the best drummers ever are some of the ones right now. Like, people would get defensive about, like, if I said, like, John Bonham's not even close.
It's like you're besmirching the forefathers.
But it's not.
It's not at all.
It's just admitting that art and skill evolves. And it's like we were saying, it's like, why would he be the fucking best 50 years later? And also, you have to preface it, too, with, like, he was the GOAT in rock. Mm-hmm. There's jazz fusion drummers at the time. They're way fucking better than him. Or you know, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I argue jazz drummers are the best drummers, honestly.
Yeah,
Because
some
like
for
you,
sure.
you have to have like a full grasp of everything if you're playing
Yeah.
jazz. Like styles, like you got to be able to play a samba, you got to be able to play a,
Yeah.
you know, whatever it is you're coming up on the, you know.
jazz in itself is like,
You have to have
fusion.
fluency, is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
It's
Yeah.
not just a swing. You have to be able to do everything.
It's its own language, for sure.
And it's, dude, yeah, that's, bro,
But that's weird, because there's a lot of jazz drummers that if they had to play like some heavy in the pocket funk shit, they suck. Just like there's a lot of drummers that can't play jazz.
That's more of a feel thing, because if you're not used to really laying it down heavy
Yeah.
on a rock track,
well, that's why,
then-
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
and I mean, if you think like every swing, all jazz is triplet based. There's no, unless you're doing a samba or some Latin shit, there's no straight ahead 8th note, 16th note jazz. Literally, it's
And
all
also
triple based.
good jazz players, like there is a like art of like kind of laying slightly back a little with jazz. It kind of just, there's like a little lag that you have with it. Like you, if you listen to like a Sinatra record, you'll hear it just in his syllabic.
Yeah.
Just kind of that just back off the beat, like just
Yeah, it's
that.
not gritted as much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your limb is so flipped from other genres, because it's like right hand, left foot's most important, kick and snare at least,
they
and
also
then every
play
other genre.
traditional, dude. Jazz drummers. So I have never. I love traditional grip. You can't play traditional
Not
grip.
at all.
Joel Turcotte
hater.
cannot play traditional grip.
I'm a hater.
Gotta do matchstick.
It just,
I'm a
I think
hater.
it looks cool. You can't dispute
It
that.
looks
It does
cool
look
in
cool.
jazz.
It looks cool.
I actually
or
hate
marching
the way,
snare if you're
Yes.
if you're marching.
But like
Yeah.
funk, I hate
Yeah.
the way it looks in like
yeah.
normal. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
No, I
traditional.
agree. But I think for jazz though, there is functionality, because there's so much. You talk about ghost notes. It's like there's an ability you can
Yeah.
kind of like it's just a different motion, and it's
That goes back to what you were saying about how the limb dependence is reversed, where like with jazz drumming, you want that softer left hand on the snare to really get those, because you're not laying down.
The kick
on the
is
2
the
and
least
4.
important.
Yeah.
And then like rock and funk, it's only kick and snare that's the most important. Left foot could be in rock is like literally nothing, and then right hand is just timekeeping.
Yeah.
So that's the other reason I think so many drummers are bad at like jazz is so separate.
It's hard for even a jazz drummer to flip to rock, I think, because of that feel thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's easier for a jazz drummer to flip to rock than
Yes.
vice versa.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's why, dude, Birdland I love because it's like it goes into that part where it's like do 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 do, and it like breaks into a funk, but then it's very much a jazzy song, bro. Yeah, but the rock drum, dude. There's a lot of drummers out there that they literally can only do one thing.
Yeah. But it's because drumming isn't hard to get mediocre at. I think that's my theory.
They say it in
It's like bass too. It's like bass.
It's like comedy, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's like,
well, it's like
it's like.
I mean, think
People
especially
show up
on
and they're like-
drums or bass. It's like you could play drums for 2 to 3 years and play to 95% of music.
True.
So that's why I think people plateau. Same with bass. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but it's like I can play really, really shit bass. Dude, there's been times I've gone to jams out here and I'm like, I'm a fucking better bass player than this fucking old head that's been playing for 40 years just doing root notes. I'm like, you never once? And I suck at bass.
Bro, you're a fucking virtuoso is what you
No.
are, bro. No, you are. Like, you
But
play
you haven't
keys.
heard me play bass, though.
Oh, I've heard
I'm
you
bad at bass.
Okay, well, I've heard you play keys, and you'd probably downplay that. I'm like, dude, watch this guy play keys. Dude, but yeah.
Good enough to write on it, but...
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's so easy. Like, again, if you play root, that's why it's like bass is nice because it's like, you don't have to be that good. And you can sit in a jam, just hit the root note, and it's at least going to sound good. So same with drums, where it's like, if you're playing at a blues jam or a rock jam, if you can just at least play the basic drum beats, it's at least going to sound fine.
Just learn a basic chord,
And-
or
yeah.
not chord, scale,
Yeah.
and just ride
And,
it out.
and most tunes have the same basic structure where
Yeah.
if you've played one, you've kind of played them all.
So I think people get to that
Yeah.
point, and then they just plateau and they just play the music they like, and then,
Yeah.
which is also fine. Like, not everyone gives a fuck to be killing. Who cares?
It's like musical puberty, kind of. You get developed
Well,
enough
it's-
to the point where you're
Yeah.
happy, and then you're like, now the next hard part is really,
Yeah.
getting to the end of the line and actually getting to be a better musician.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you're not content to be mediocre. And that's what makes you special. Because what you're doing is constantly pushing your own envelope, it feels like. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like with
could
your
be,
playing, you're trying to constantly evolve it, to
Yeah.
do something to raise it another. Because
I just need to match my discipline with my desire to get better because I'm lazy and distracted, but I still am like, I want to be killing. And that's a horrible combo. Because
Well, being broke long enough will get you there.
Yeah. But I'm endlessly self-deprecating because I'm like, I could get better, but then I'll like fuck off my phone all day. And I'm like, what am I fucking doing?
Well, dude, I caution you, bro, because I think, dude, like as far as just talent, there's not. I mean, there's a couple of cats, and you know who they are in town who might have a conversation with you. One of them is supposed to be here today, but like, just like that's you're your own greatest enemy at this point in terms
Yeah.
of drumming.
Yeah,
like
for
you really
sure.
are. Yeah.
For sure. But that's also what keeps me not complacent at times because it's like, I don't know. I could pull up a million people that I'm like, this motherfucker is like, I have this homie, I gotta shout him out, Zach Dubé, but like, every video he posts just pisses me off. Fucking pisses me off because he's so goddamn good. And I found him like 2 years ago and I was like, and he's popping off now. He's blowing up. I'm like, good. But there's just cats where I'm like, I watch him and I'm like, I need to get better because this kid's fucking 25 and way better than I am right now. And it just pisses me off, dude.
Well,
It's finding that sort of healthy competition.
Yeah.
And wanting to like
No,
get
yeah.
better.
But it's like competition with myself because like
Yeah.
I don't even care about like, get your flowers. I'm always want the best
Yeah.
for people I think are killing.
Yeah.
But then it just pisses me off because I'm like, well, fuck, now I suck. Now I gotta get better. Not to like surpass them, but I'm just like, fuck.
That's the fine line where comparison can really be
Well, it's like-
your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to find the balance because there's like two roads where it's like you either self-deprecate and get depressive, and then that can split into two roads where you just hate on yourself, or then you start coping with the insecurity by shitting on others. Or you just go, fuck, this dude's killing, now I got to kill harder.
Yeah, you don't want to end up being that old dude, the old head in the bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just the dudes that are like, yeah, I don't think he's that good. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know he's killing. You're just insecure. It's okay to admit.
It's like you can say the truth. It's fine.
Yeah. I call that the yeah, but syndrome. That's what I look out for. Because, you know what I mean? Because there's that certain type of person where, say you bring up, like, say I bring up my homie Zach, and they go, yeah, he's killing, but I'm like, you're insecure.
No. It's like,
If they do that for everyone, obviously there's times, but I'm like, if there's always a but followed by it, I'm like, you're just coping. Because why can't you just go, yeah, they're fucking killing, and leave it at that? Why do you have to throw in a but to make yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's you're right. It's 100%. It's insecurity. Well, it's like, and they're threatened by like what other, like those people are doing because their biggest fear is that they can never do that themselves. So they project that on.
Which I think everyone deals with a little bit, but you got to catch it. I mean, it's like young shit. That's what you do when you're like 18.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's a cancerous mentality to have, bro. Because like this is like you right here, man. Like right now, you're not finished yet. Your career story is being written.
Yeah.
Actively, and I don't think you're anywhere near at the peaks of where you're gonna go.
Oh,
That's a testament to like you as a player and bro. But yeah, I mean like that's what it is, bro. Because it's like I want you to get huge and then still come back here and say and chill with us, man. Because it's like I don't see you as the type of person who would like no matter where you go with it, like you're a grounded dude. Like you keep yourself honest about what you're doing. So it's like.
And it's just like, yeah, there's that level of like, you know, staying humble and chill. But then it's also just like, ego is just boring. People who are so fucking self-masturbatory, it's just like, you're fucking boring. Stop talking about yourself. It's so fucking annoying.
Growing up is realizing that people outside of you are much more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you're killing and you're interesting, it's like it's fucking annoying after a while if you just keep boasting about it. You can be completely confident and know where you stand. It's like, you know, the balance of like a supermodel that like, okay, obviously they know they're very attractive. But if they go around being like, I'm a bad bitch hottie, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that immediately takes away from the hotness.
And it's like, it's not like you have to pretend like you're not hot because fake humble shit is also equally as annoying, I think, when people are objectively killing and they're like, no, I'm just learning. Shut the fuck up. There's a balance. It's a balancing act of like the cocky versus confident thing, you know.
You're right. Cause like part of you is like, yeah, I'm good. I know. But it's like also like, you don't want to be the person that's like, there has to be an approachability, but they're also like the understanding that no matter who it is, everybody has something to teach you, something. And you know, approaching your interactions like that without getting too, which I mean,
there's always someone better. That's the other thing too. Even if it's one person. And the thing with you know, music or drumming, and why I like skateboarding too, because it's so parallel to me to music, is once the higher up you get, then it starts getting really nitpicky, and then it's like, well, who's better? Like this dude that's like ultra proficient at jazz and only jazz, or someone that's like a tech death drummer, and you're like, well, both literally can't even touch what the other does. Yeah. So
well, it's like comparing like, oh, who's better, Da Vinci or Van Gogh? Or,
they're completely different. Beasts.
And same with skating. It's like Tony Hawk. If you put him as a street skater, literally sucks. He's not good. But he's the best at vert. And if you take any street skater, Nigel Houston, you put him on a vert, he sucks. He's a beginner. So it's like, who's better? You know, it's not. They're not even comparable at that point.
Stylistically, you can't even compare the two.
Yeah. Which I would say a really good jazz player is probably better than a death metal player, but the other can't do what the other does.
Yeah. Well, if you asked a jazz player to get in there and play a double pedal, like heavy double pedal thing, they're going to be like, because I don't know if there's any jazz player in the world that plays double pedal.
If I had to bet, though, I feel like the jazz player...
That'd be crazy, right? A jazz double pedal player.
I feel like they could figure out death metal quicker than death metal could figure out jazz.
You know, I don't disagree with that, but I really do believe that double pedal, you're not right. It's very much a different technique entirely.
Yeah.
In terms of playing it.
Time,
and it depends what type of shit, too. because there's like just the standard metal, just steady shit, and then there's like Matt Gartzka, Animals as Leaders, like very complex. That shit's a whole different game.
Yeah.
Or Meshuggah shit, you know.
Yeah, dude. Well, just like the old cast, we are a single pedal show here at Cody Kai.
We enjoy the single pedal.
Yeah. Well, it feels, especially in the shed, I'm like, double pedal's cheating.
Yeah, bro. And it's like,
Which it
it'll
isn't.
make somebody sound better than they really are. Because like there's good single pedal players can get a lot of the same out of what like a double pedal would do. I mean, unless you're doing a straight up, you know, most of the diddles. If you're a good single pedal player, you don't need a.
The double pedal you can chop wise really fake. You hit him with the right left kick thing with full like, dude, you can
You can just fill in space easier. That makes
Your
it
hands,
sound like you're doing
and you
cool
can
shit.
fill it in louder because you have both feet hitting singles than a double. So it just can be really loud and fast, and it can sound like people can be like, wow. And I'm like, that is the easy right left
And
kick.
he's always doing the
That's the easiest chop of all time.
yeah.
It's all that linear drumming stuff where it's just one limit at a time.
But it's like very boxy, and I'm not even shitting on that fill. Like
Right.
that's
No,
the
no,
metal
it's
fill.
yeah.
But it sounds, you can get it really fast, and it sounds really loud, and like if you don't know anything, it sounds like holy shit. But
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that's like the first drum fill you learn as a metal drummer.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
First thing every drummer does when they get when they sit down for the first time, they're like, "I'm gonna try this."
Yeah, that's the AC/DC beat of drum fills. You know what I mean?
That and In the Air Tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very simple,
Yeah.
but it's effective. That's the other thing too. Sometimes it's nice to just do a really simple chop. Really.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Most chops, they're not that crazy when you break them down.
If you do the simple stuff really well, like that's better than pushing your heart out trying to really nail this really complicated fill that's not going to really sound tight.
Yeah, there's drummers that go, it's like you're going for shit out of what
Out
you
of your
can-
range. Yeah.
Yeah, to bring it back to skating, it's like the dude that can like barely ollie, and he's trying to like ollie an 8 stair, and you're like, dude, fucking slow down right
Don't
now.
start
You're
there.
gonna
You're
die
hurt
on
yourself.
this.
Yeah.
It's like the drummer that's not clean enough to be going for crazy shit, and then they are, and then they're fucking up the whole band, and it's like, dude, just settle. Like, work on this in the shed a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just fall back.
You know, which
Yeah.
that's a balancing act too. Of like, sometimes I'll go for shit on a gig where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
But then if I
That's-
go for it, I can recover. If I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
That's, honestly though, that's surprising to hear you say that, but it's also not, because I think one of the things that makes you good is that you constantly make yourself probably uncomfortable, because that's an uncomfortable thought, right? To go, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this shit off. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot. You try.
Or sometimes in the moment you don't, you don't know if you're gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm always, especially if it's a solo, I don't care. I'll go for it. There's I hate almost every solo I take after the fact.
Yeah. Well, you're critical of yourself. That's
Yeah,
normal.
it's like 1
That's
in
normal.
20 drum solos. I'll be like, that was sick.
I've never gotten a good tape that I like
Yeah.
in comedy. Like, I'm never a good tape.
It's very rare. And then sometimes, I'll think it sucked and I'll watch it back. I'm like, okay, it was good.
Yeah.
And
A lot
occasionally-
of the time, yeah, you go back and because I do think, you're probably catastrophizing or you're just making it worse in your head than it really is. And then you go back and you're like, it's like, yeah.
It's the worst when you go back and you're like, yeah, that sucked.
It's like, yeah, I was right.
Or when you thought it was good and then it wasn't. That's the
that's
worst.
the worst reality check.
Luckily, I feel like that happens the least, but there are times where you thought you were killing and then you're like, fuck, that was not good.
It does bring you back down to earth, because a lot of the times that happens after you've been, on fire for a while, and you're like, well, I can, strut my stuff.
That's the thing, the consistency. I feel like I'm not consistent
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, there's gigs where I feel fucking killing, and then, like, literally the next day, I'm like, I suck at drums.
Dude.
And I'm like, what happened between, is it just, because I don't think it's 100% self-perception. I mean, maybe you could bring that to sports. Like, everyone's not going to have a killing game. But sometimes I feel like the level is just like, how do I feel this shitty the next day after a gig where I just felt that good?
I think you have to get to that. Dude, you have to get to that level where good performance, bad performance, right? Because it's like, I think the even keel aspect is important in terms of like with the good shows, with the bad shows, like, because you're gonna have both.
Yeah.
Right. So like, because just as equally as you could get down on a bad show, you might get really high on a great show, right? But that also could be equally a trap, So it's like staying within the confines of like, all right, hey, the good, bad,
just taking it for what it is and it's a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can take away something good from a good gig,
Yeah.
something good from a bad gig.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so annoying sometimes when you are in the moment. It's like one of those days where it's just like everything you're trying to do that you normally can, just your body's not doing it. You know, those like I have gigs sometimes where I'm like, why am I fucking this up? Like this is shit I can nail every time, and your body's just not doing it. And you're like, well, I guess it's just one of those nights. I'm just gonna hate everything I play. It's very weird.
Yeah, dude.
But-
I know exactly what you. I mean, in a different way, but yeah, I feel you.
And then I try to remind myself that everyone feels like that, but then it's annoying if I'm like watching cats that are killing and I'm like, I feel like you're always killing though, but I know they're gonna say and that's what I've learned too, no matter how high you get, everything I'm saying is everything everyone fucking says and feels, and no one.
Yeah.
Well, what makes you great as a player, bro, is that you are highly critical of your own playing. Like you have to be that good. You can't settle for mediocrity. And you don't. So that's just a testament to like the standard you set for yourself.
Yeah.
Which I think is good, because you're like, I'm lazy, and it's like, bro, we're all lazy at times. Like I think that's part of just like being a human. Sometimes you just need to be lazy. I don't feel like doing anything right now, and I need this. My body, my mind needs it more than anything, right? So, but then when you get back locked in, just make sure and the consistency thing. Bro, that was my thing with him and I this year with this podcast coming in, was like consistency. That's the name of the game with it.
That's the hardest. That's
And
the
it's
thing.
and
It's
it's
showing up
Yeah.
every time and putting in the same amount of effort,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
not more.
Yeah.
Which is the hardest thing with anything. Like
Yeah.
with the gym, that's always been my struggle. I'm either killing it for 2 months and then I'm off 2 months because I'm lazy. And then
Yeah.
it's just been that forever.
Well,
And I'm
dude.
like, damn.
Yeah, like, well, dude, that's the theme, and dude, we're already at like well over, and I feel bad. We'll take care of our producer, but yeah, that's the theme today, man. It's like don't let yourself get complacent, you know. And it's like, because right now, bro, I mean, you're doing well, but obviously, you know, you could be doing better, and you're like, I'm not content to stay here. I understand, and to me, it's like it's process and it's embrace it, because also like one day you're gonna miss this time of your life, bro.
The chasing dream is a trap.
Once
too.
you attain what, then what? You know?
Yeah, it's the
You get on with
insatiability
the
of
big
it.
artist, you're doing the big tour, and then all of a sudden now it's just a job, and you go on the road, and you like,
and that is as scary as complacency in its own way. I mean, I guess I'd still rather that. So maybe it's not, but it's not far off. Like it's.
Dane was at that jam too, Relaford.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him in a minute. He just got off the road. He's been like Gary Clark and shit. And it's like, dude, it was one of those things. I could tell he's out of it from like being, it's like in a daze, you're just city to city, tour. And it's like for whatever year or however long, a year and a half. And it's like, you get to that point where you're like, all right, this is just a job. And it's like,
Yeah.
same thing with Sosa, Carlos. We were talking to him about playing like MSG, and he's like, gets to the point where it's like, I just bag groceries for 2 hours, you know? So it's like, you get to that level. This is the fun part, dude. This is like the love of the game time for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've felt that with touring at times where I had been chasing it for like 10 years and then you finally get it. And obviously there's still levels of touring I haven't hit, but still like doing pretty good sized shows every night, 300 to 800 people rooms and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, within a month you're like, yeah, I just tour now. So I do.
Yeah.
And you're like, the half-life is so short of the joy. It's terrifying. It freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because it's like you would think a 10-year dream
Would stay a
would-
dream.
the reverb of that joy would extend way longer, and it just doesn't. And there's nothing you can do as a human against that other than just like being content, really getting into the meditative shit, because there's no other way. That's just how the fucking brain works. Joy is an emotion, and emotions are transient, and you cannot grasp it.
Well, and that's why chasing, like the idea of like chasing happiness is a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like-
not happiness. It's like you said, just being content with where you're
Well,
at.
maybe they got it when they said the pursuit of happiness, because maybe that's the thing that's really the thing that you draw satisfaction from. Is not necessarily the happiness itself, but the pursuit of said happiness.
Yeah.
The goal the pursuit towards that goal, which you're in, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
where the happiness is that tour.
It's not the satisfaction. It's the journey there.
Yeah. And I think it's the illusion that like we expect very transient emotions to extend the whole like joy and happiness. It's like I mean, what does it mean to be a happy person? Doesn't mean you're never gonna be okay. What if your dad dies? You're just gonna be fucking happy? No, it's like every emotion. It's more about the overarching theme.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
and
think
it's
we
because
think
happiness
it's gonna be
can't
one.
last.
Yeah,
Like,
no emotion can.
Exactly. So that's why it's a trap, because it's like even when you get there, it can't last.
Exactly. That's why that freaked me out. The firsthand experience, just the half-life of accomplishing a goal being so short.
Yeah.
And it wasn't to say I wasn't happy touring. It was just like, oh, the excitement.
Yeah.
And if you look at any story of anyone chasing any dream, it's literally the same fucking, it's that story every time. And that's why I'm just like, insatiability is embedded into the nature of humanity. Like the fabric of being a human, psychologically, is just, you're insatiable if you're goal setting. So how to offset that, I don't know, because you don't want to be a lazy piece of shit either.
You got to keep raising your bar, bro. I mean, you got to keep like, okay, I got this thing. Now what's the next thing?
Yeah, but that's also scary. Just
Raising the bar, but also taking the time to be happy and not be happy, but appreciate the moments when you do hit those goals.
Yeah, I think maybe gratitude is the way to counteract it.
Yeah.
Because that can be lifelong. That can be a perpetual state. You can be grateful all the time.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you could.
Yeah. You just like avoiding the entitlement and making sure you stay clear of like, if like when you get to a level, like it's easy to get adjusted to that level. Now I'm on this level. And it's like, don't get, the complacency would probably breed the entitlement for you. So it's like, keep yourself locked in on like the gratitude and be like, all right, hey, this is all great, but hey, you never know. And it's the truth, because in this game and, you know, in music, like you have a thing and then all of a sudden it could be, you don't have it anymore. You know, it's like, you never know. So
or
it's
you
like,
have nothing and then you have everything.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like, that's
because it's like you're one big time artist away that goes, I got to get Joel, and then plucks you from where you've been, and that it's not a matter of if, dude, it's a matter of when, bro. Like facts.
hopefully.
Yeah, you're on the Davila route. You're gonna be, dude. I mean, bro, I have all the confidence as far as just what like the kind of player you are, and it's like, dude, you just it's one of those things. Also, I understand where you are, where you're like, fuck, you know, but it's like, dude, embrace this, because I'm telling you, bro, I think Kai would probably agree. You're right on the cusp of
You're second in line for sure.
Yeah.
of some really great shit, man. I have like 100% confidence in that, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
even with the Royal Coda shit, I feel like once the attention, once the whole band is able to put attention to that, I feel like that will like bring about some cool shit, and that's already been
and
biggest thing I've
hopefully
done
other
so
shit
far.
too, because like you said, I mean, they're all in other things. Like every like real musician pro is like they're not just doing one thing.
especially drummers. It's like we're always fucking.
And you're in
And I don't want to do one thing.
Yeah.
I would never be fulfilled musically in one project.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting. Like, I have a new fusion band. I'm starting and shit.
Oh
now,
hell
but-
yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Well, you got anything else to pipe to? Because we gotta get out of here. It's already
Any
well over.
plugs?
Follow my Instagram.
Yeah, Joel Turcotte. Hey, follow us on Instagram, Cody Kai Cast.
Follow everyone here.
Follow us,
But
please.
nothing. Just nothing.
But Joel Turcotte, man, great fucking conversation, man. Thanks for coming, brother. It's been a good one.
Thank you.
We'll have you back again in the future, I'm sure, bro.